welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining today. My name is Kat, and on here we talk about style, fashion, shopping, stuff like that. We also talk about fragrance a fair amount, and I am very excited to have fan favorite Lisa joining me for a fragrance video today.
Hello, I'm so excited. This is like my favorite thing to do.
It's so fun.
This is just like the best.
And yeah, we were thrilled to see that Sephora has new sampler sets. We always really enjoy doing these, and we were just chatting about the real value here because I've said it in past videos, but I will say it again. These ones, you get a sample size of what is pictured here, but you actually get a travel size of one of these of your choosing.
Yeah.
So you get to try them before you essentially buy that.
Yeah.
So what you're really putting down money for is a travel size in one of these guys.
Yeah.
And you just get to discover them and actually wear them in your life before you have to make that choice.
And that for me is the biggest reason to do something like this, is to wear them around my home and really get to know it. And also we have said before too, there's some really great value sometimes where the one that you choose may be the price of this, but could sometimes be even more expensive. So sometimes you get a deal.
Because this one's $34 and some of these can come in more at like $37, $38.
Yeah.
So it's not a huge savings, but it's enough that you can go grab a coffee afterwards. So
absolutely.
Look at all the money we've saved. We need to go get a coffee.
Yeah.
We will be giving our thoughts on each of these, and again, to help you know kind of where our thoughts are coming from, we will share a little bit of our own preferences when it comes to fragrance, so you can kind of compare yourself to what we are saying. So we picked out this set specifically because it's vanilla. And if you've been around here, Lisa loves vanilla.
I do. I am a vanilla girly. I was from a young age, and I used to like wear just straight vanilla, like cupcake, ex-boyfriend telling me I smell like a bakery, like type thing, right? I loved just straight up vanilla. And as I have grown in my tastes, I will always have a love for vanilla and vanilla-based scents, but I do love a lot of other things as well. I do, in that same space, do love gourmands, but I also really like light woody things. I love like a fresh skin scent as well is like really nice. I like juicy fruit scents, and it's great because we have some crossover, but you do have a different taste.
Do. So I am very excited to see what I think about this because I'm familiar with a couple of these. I actually own one of these that we will be sampling today, but generally I don't tend to go for super sweet stuff. Well, I do like sweet if it's more floral, but I don't tend to go for vanilla or any sort of gourmand stuff. Like I have a few, but it's probably the minority in my collection.
Yeah.
Instead, as I mentioned, I love floral. I also like woody. I like a great unisex scent. I like a classic sort of powdery scent. I really like citrus for the most part. Like fruit can be okay depending on what it's paired with, but I am a big fan of citrus. If I happen to not like these as much as maybe you've watched some of these before and this is just not a hit for me, it's truly just because vanilla is not my favorite. It's not my least favorite, but it's not my favorite. So
but like guaranteed there's going to be some hit in here for me because I do really love vanilla.
And as always, we'll try our best to kind of tell you why we like them or why we would not. And be sure to stay until the end. We will rank them in an order, letting you know which ones we're most likely to actually wear. So within your box, you're going to get this certificate. So you can take this into Sephora. You can also go online to redeem this. If your Sephora store happens to not have the one that you want or something, you can generally check that online before you head to the store as well, so that you don't have to waste a trip, which is nice.
You just have to hang on to this. This is the whole value of everything. It is really important that you hang on to this though, because they will not like honor it without this certificate. So like this is the value of the thing. So for me, what I like to do is I like to put it just like straight in my wallet, because then if I'm out and about and I want to go get it in store, I already have it. I know it's safe there.
Let's start with this one, this Vanilla Woods, the 7 Virtues.
I am excited about this because I have another fragrance from the Seven Virtues that I like a lot. It is an amber fragrance, and it is sweet in a really nice way. It's sweet, you know, in the ambery way. So I'm excited to see how Vanilla Woods compares to it.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. So first of all, we are kicking off very vanilla.
Very, yeah.
This is just like a very strong, like classic vanilla scent.
It is. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. I do get why they say Vanilla Woods. Like, I do think that there's a little bit of a very light woody type. I don't know what that would be, but like what you would maybe expect out of like a sandalwood scent would be anything. I don't know that there's even sandalwood in it, but like when you're thinking about Vanilla Woods, that's kind of the way I would think about it. It sounds like there's also, it says that there's also pear, rose, vanilla, and caramel. And I like all of those things. I know you're not a big pear person. How do you feel about this?
You know, I like it in this. I think that maybe it's the pear and the rose work nicely together for me. I like this. It feels like it could be on the verge of being a little too sweet, a little too heady for me, but I don't even know. I think that I could very comfortably wear this and really enjoy it.
Yeah.
It reminds me a fair amount, actually, of in the sampler that we did that has taken me a million years to edit. So I would link it below, but I can't. I'll link a different one below. But the one that had that K Alley scent in it,
yes.
it smells like that. Because after wearing that K Alley scent, it's killed me in a good way. After wearing that K Alley scent, I remember I texted you that it smelled like those cupcake dolls from the 90s. And this also smells like those cupcake dolls from the 90s.
It does. There is something that is like, this is like truly so sweet, but in a way, to me, it's not cloying.
I agree.
This right off the bat is something where it's like immediately, this is a yes for me. Like right off the bat, this is a yes.
Feels very youthful, and I think partially because it is like, it's light, it's fun, it's youthful, but it also smells like my youth again with like those cupcake dolls from the 90s. Like this smells like a lot of cosmetics and stuff that would have been marketed towards like tweens in the 90s.
It also smells like
I had things like this that smelled like that.
It smells like your favorite like vanilla lip gloss. Cosmetics is such a good way of putting this. This is like the scent I would like if I was making my own lip gloss. This is like what I would put in it. I'm gonna jump into Flower Bomb.
Great.
I would not have necessarily put this in like a best of vanilla sampler because to me, I don't feel like the vanilla doesn't just immediately come through. And I feel the same way now, particularly after just smelling something that was so vanilla.
I know.
You are really getting the floral. It's certainly a sweet floral, but it is absolutely a floral. Like Flower Bomb just is.
And because we have reviewed Flower Bomb before, I will link that video for you because I edited that one. It's very like spicy.
Yeah,
you know, like it's a very warm sort of scent. And that other one I would say is more something that I would wear, like this I think I would wear to like a garden party or something. This feels a little bit more like an evening kind of thing. Or like, I don't know, I wouldn't wear this outside, I guess. Which is kind of a bold statement. You can wear this outside, but this feels a bit more like, drinks on the rooftop or like dinner with your friends or something like that. Whereas the other one has definitely more of like a sort of like bucolic kind of like we're on the countryside kind of vibe.
I think that's such a good description. I'll also say one thing that's very strong to me about Flower Bomb is the difference between when you spray it and the way it dries down, particularly on your skin.
Right.
Because I don't particularly like the way that Flower Bomb smells just like right off the bat. But I have worn it, and the way that it like wears on your skin, there's kind of a licoricey hue.
Yes, I was just gonna say we said that last time too, and you do not like the licorice.
I do not like licorice,
and it is one of the first things that hits you.
Yes,
but again, that's when you're spraying it on a card.
Yes, it does linger for a little bit, but when it dries down on your skin, that really mellows out. So if you want to give Flower Bomb a true go, you may have to try wearing it. Play around with your body chemistry. I think it's very different from person to person.
Yeah, I will say it's grown on me since the last time that we sampled it. I feel like for me, I could imagine a time and place when I would wear this. Like there's nothing about this that I'm like, absolutely not. I don't know if it serves a purpose in my life, but even just smelling it again, maybe you just need to smell it a few times. And then you'll be like, oh, now I understand Flower Bomb. Because the first time I really didn't totally understand why it was so popular. But now I get it a lot more.
Yeah. So it says that the fragrance family and the scent type are floral and warm floral, which makes a lot of sense. In the keynotes, they do put vanilla first.
Okay.
And then they talk about jasmine and orange blossom as other keynotes.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. And there are a couple of other things in there too. There's some rose. Oh, there's also some patchouli, which is maybe actually the thing I'm reacting to when I say that I don't like licorice.
Yeah.
I think maybe the combination of patchouli and vanilla together make a licorice scent.
I agree with that.
Which I don't
with
like.
that. And yeah, patchouli is strong for sure. And it is kind of in here.
Yeah.
Madagascar vanilla.
Madagascar vanilla. I like Nest scents because I think that they're really straightforward. Like they'll tell you what it is and then it's that. It'll be like, this is a like lychee scent. And you're like, yeah, it is. Like they're very good at telling you what it is. So I'm excited to smell. I'm pretty certain I've smelled this before. And I think this is another true vanilla.
Yeah, that really is a vanilla.
Oh yeah. This is a very light vanilla, which is something I really like about it.
I'm getting a lot of coconut from this.
Totally.
Which really contributes to that lightness.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a tropical vanilla.
Yeah.
It's like an island vanilla.
It's
certainly
a Madagascar vanilla.
Yeah, it certainly is. I'm going to
is.
smell this on my skin because it's an oil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely getting that coconut.
Yeah, wow.
It's
I really like that.
great summer scent. This is so, if you're like new to vanillas, but you like kind of summery island scents, this is like a great intro into a vanilla.
Really nice.
So odd to do perfume videos because you're just constantly like have your face in something.
It's interesting, like the vanilla and the coconut, like it is very summery. It's got a little bit of like a sunscreen kind of vibe, a very beachy vibe.
Yeah.
It actually is reminding me a lot of Beach Walk from Replica from Maison Margiela.
That's great.
Yeah, and I really like Beach Walk. This is like maybe like a richer version of that, where it just feels like a little bit thicker, like a little bit more of like a nighttime version. Like this is the end of the day.
A warm essence of vanilla bean. Vanilla bean is an important distinction because there are very different vanillas. Like a French vanilla is going to give you something very different than a vanilla bean.
This one I think is polarizing.
Is totally polarizing and it's so aptly named because it's so smoky. It really is a fireplace. And what I've said about this when I've smelled this before is that I love the way that this smells, but I want to drink it, not wear it.
Yes.
Like I don't want this on my skin, but I absolutely want this as a warm, delicious, smoky whiskey cocktail.
You know, this one does come as like a candle.
Oh, I would love a candle version of this in like the winter.
Yeah.
It is
would
like
be a great winter candle.
Yeah.
I think it's very balanced. Like I think the fact that it's smoky and sweet keeps it in a very like unisex kind of space.
Yeah.
That does make it a bit more wearable. So that it's not like so intense in one direction. But yeah, this one, to me, it does smell pretty high end. Like it's a very interesting scent, but these Replica scents are pretty expensive.
It's a very saturated scent, which is partly why I think it's like good and expensive. Like you're not getting any like alcohol scent. Like it is not diluted at all. It is a rich, complex scent and it's gonna stick around. I imagine that this is in your clothes. It's staying in your clothes. If the person that I was in love with was wearing this, I would just like bury my face in their clothes and literally never like let them out of my sight. Feels like a good unisex scent if it were the winter, but particularly a good like more masculine scent year round.
I agree with that. Yeah, such a specific sort of vibe that I like.
Yeah.
And I've really enjoyed wearing this one.
Yeah.
It is sweet to the point that I don't want to over apply it because it does stick around and it can kind of give me a headache.
Sure.
Or make me a little bit nauseous if I go too hard on it. But if I wear it reasonably, then it's great, especially for those colder months. Like, let's do this one. The Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes.
I'm so excited because I love Juliet Has a Gun. Oh.
Wow, that's pretty light.
It is very light. It is, this makes a lot of sense. Sheer is a good one. Kind of cashmere-y. Makes me think, if you like Not a Perfume, you will probably like this one too.
I would think so too, actually.
It has a similar light musk to it. And while the vanilla is there, it's much more of like a sweet touch than it is vanilla.
Yes.
You're like, oh, the sweetness is coming someplace. Oh, it's vanilla.
I agree completely.
Because and actually to me, it kind of has a bit of a sunscreeny vibe too.
I agree.
It's like a sunscreeny vibe, but not coconut.
Yeah,
musky.
yeah.
Still got that, but a light, like a white musk, like a light, clean, fresh. It's a skin scent.
It is.
It's a great skin scent.
It is. It's very light. It's reading almost like a body spray for that reason.
Yep.
Like something that would be like much lighter. Definitely a great daytime kind of scent.
We thought about vanilla. And we took a little bit of that vibe and then we made it into that scent. Like from a very literal sense.
Yeah, it is. It's vibes.
It is
vibes of vanilla. So I see how they got there.
To do the Black Opium because I do think that this is something we've smelled before.
It is.
But I don't quite remember it.
No, me either.
So I'm looking forward to it because I remember being a bit worried that it might smell like the Tom Ford scent.
Right.
Black Orchid.
She's still recovering. Hey, Tom Ford, if you're watching this, first off, sponsor me, obviously. Don't sponsor Lisa.
At least
she doesn't want it.
Not for the Black Orchid, which I famously, if you've seen any other of these perfume videos, famously hate.
It was very funny.
Maybe the only thing I ever have actually said, oh, I hate that. Oh, I'm remembering now.
Me too.
Okay, so for me so far, this is the candiest scent
of
all of them. It's definitely candy vibes.
Yep.
But you know what? Maybe not just candy vibes, but candied. Like something was candied.
Yes, which is I think why the vanilla is coming through.
Yeah.
Rather than like a sugary.
Right.
Because there's a sugar to it, but it is a bit more. Yeah, a bit more of like a caramelized kind of vibe, but not like super rich.
Yeah. I feel like I would have wanted to wear this in, let's say, 2011. When you and I were like, what if we were people who went to the club?
Yes.
And I wanted to be like a little older than I was.
Yeah.
And wanted like that, charmed 90s experience, right? Of like, oh, I'm at the club and they're like hot people and I'm hot. And I think like this is what I would have wanted to wear to like make that fantasy happen.
Yeah, maybe if we had had this,
maybe
there would have been hot people at the club.
No. Instead, we just had someone ask us if we were allergic to duct tape.
Yeah.
Just still the scariest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Not great. Yeah, this is interesting. So we have got when the electrifying energy of black coffee meets the assertive femininity, I get that, of white flowers.
Oh, okay.
A vibrant, sensual, and addictive contrast of light and dark. Black coffee accord, orange blossom, cedarwood, and patchouli. I think it's the patchouli in there that is also making this one like very spicy because this one I would say like lives in a similar town as Flower Bomb.
For sure. These two are going to the club together.
They're going to the club, yes, they're
going to the. I don't like any of those notes individually. Like those are just notes I would not be leaning towards. But I will say, I think this mix is quite nice, but it is going to be super polarizing.
I think so too. It's pretty intense.
This is one that I would never wear, but it is one that I get the reasoning behind it.
It's just a little too party, I guess. It's a little too party for me.
It's very party.
But I like those together. It's got a lot of depth, a lot of intensity.
I'm excited. Skylar, to me, tends to, like some of their scents tend to be almost too light. Oh, nice. That's a little bit different than I would have thought.
I like that a lot. I am a big fan of Skylar. I like the simplicity of their scents.
Yeah.
But it's not so simple that you'd feel like you had to layer it with something else.
Right.
I do agree, though, with your assessment that you were just saying, that I find that its longevity is less. Like, it is something that you would probably want to reapply it if you're planning on wearing it for a long time, because it can be quite light. You need to apply a little bit more than you would of maybe some of these others. Put a lot between your thighs. That's what I'm saying. I'll leave that in with no prior context.
Perfect. It's gonna get weird in the best way.
How'd she get there?
Okay. This is very interesting, the scent notes for this. They call it warm and spicy, which I totally get. In the sort of warm, sweet gourmands. Cappuccino, pure vanilla, and caramelized cedar. If you like other Skylar scents, I feel like this makes a lot of sense for what they would do for a vanilla perfume. I'm excited about our last one because I love Boy Smells. I love Boy Smells as a company. I love them as a candle brand. I love following their social media. I am just like a big fan. Oh, that's nice. But we did try, I was saying that we've smelled Woodphoria before. And this is also woody. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I totally vanilla era. One of the things that I love about this brand is the way that they've branded it as genderful instead of genderless. Or like unisex, like that. It's like, I love the idea that it's like full of gender, of like whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, however if this is something that appeals to you, it is very much your gender. Every time I smell it, I get like a slightly different side of it.
I do too. There's a lot of interesting depth here.
It does feel like complex, but it doesn't feel confusing.
I agree. Like, there's a definite lightness to this, even with it being pretty woody. Like, it's a little woody, it's a little spicy, but it is also light. Like, I get the tiniest bit of like a lemon or something.
A little
like
citrus.
that.
I was just gonna say
there's something.
There is a little citrusy, and yeah, it's like, ooh, you know what it is?
And it's a little smoky too.
It is. There's like the lemon is almost a little bit of like the lemon pound cake from Starbucks.
Sure, yeah, I get that.
But that's not what this smells like. It's definitely more woody. Like you get the woody right off the.
It's a sharp lemon.
Like, it is.
Like a lemon that would be in like a sharp lemon candle or like a cleaner or something like that. Like
lemon zest.
Not in like a weird, lemon zest. That's a better way than me saying like, it's like a cleaning product. No, it's lemon zest.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like a cleaning product.
Yeah, this is very light. I feel like this is like the daytime, springtime version of Replica.
I love that.
I think that this By the Fireplace has some similar things going on.
Interesting.
But this is so decidedly like a fall or wintertime scent.
Yeah.
And this feels either year round, but yeah, a little summery, I guess. Like summer would be the main season I would place it in.
Vanilla Absolute, White Tulip, Black Amber. This well-balanced scent is where innocence goes wild with notes of immaculate white tulip and rebellious black amber. This vanilla is anything but beige. I do feel like that makes it seem like it's a little bit of a sexier scent than I'm getting out of it.
I agree.
But I would, at the same time, I would call this scent sensual.
I agree.
Like there is something, it is like, I would call it, it's maybe more on the sensual side than I would call it, like let's say like friendly.
Let's rank them.
Okay, great.
I liked how we did it last time. How we did like ones that we wouldn't choose or ones that we wouldn't wear, ones that we might, and then ones that are like really in the running for getting the thing. Here, let's go back and forth. So I'm going to do the ones that I will not be getting with this one. These ones just aren't really for me. And I have Black Opium and the Flower Bomb.
I also feel the same way. And I do have Flower Bomb. I've owned Flower Bomb before, but I will say that like I've come out of my Flower Bomb era and will not be repurchasing. So I have liked it in the past, but I've moved a bit out of it. It's a bit much for me now.
So the ones that I probably would not get are the Juliet Has a Gun vanilla vibes. For me, it's just too light. Like I'm not getting enough from it. I like what I'm getting, but it's just not value for me because I like something that does have a bit more, I don't know, interest to it, like throughout the day.
Yeah.
And I just don't think this would be that for me. But again, would love to smell it on somebody
I'm
else.
going to jump in really quick just because I feel like literally the exact same way. And I don't have much more to add to it. So I'm just going to jump on and be like, that's exactly, if someone gave this to me as a gift, I would use the entire thing.
Same.
I'm probably not going to go out and buy it for myself.
Yeah, that's where I'm at exactly.
Yeah.
And then the other one that I have at that level is actually the Vanilla Era from Boy Smells. I really like this. I just don't see myself wearing it. I get that. I feel like this is more what I would expect you to wear.
For sure.
It's just not really in my scent profile. And so I think this is very well done, but it's not for me.
Honestly, the rest of these for me are considerations, and I can go through why, because they're not all quite on the same level of consideration. The Skylar and the Replica, for me, I would consider them to be stretch scents, but I like them so much that I do feel like the way that I'm like, oh, I could have had an era of Flower Bomb, but that's past me. There could be future me that would be these eras.
Yeah.
So it's maybe not me right now, but they feel like stretch scents. So they are a bit in consideration. I think they're lower on the list. Like I would need to wear them on my body, and I might like literally go through these and not consider it for this particular thing, but maybe consider them in the future. Whereas I would say like the Seven Virtues and Madagascar Vanilla are like such easy, obvious picks for me that like if anybody gave me either one of these, it's like they just know me so well. Like these are just like they're classic vanilla. They're like the most vanilla of the scents, which is why they're way up there for me. And then I was just so taken in with Boy Smells.
That one's a great one for you, I think.
I'm really excited to try that out. So like these are really obvious. This is a bit of a stretch, so it kind of makes these almost the top 3. But I don't want to rule these out yet because they are really interesting. So I have a huge hit here because I honestly would wear 6 of 8. Which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, for me, I guess it turns out like 4 of the 8 I would really consider.
That's amazing.
For this travel size. And yeah, rather similar to what you've got. I will say like, I'm a big fan of the Replica line. And so I do already own this. So probably spoiler alert, because I actually also have a mini of this. I don't need, it's going away.
Goodbye.
We're back. I don't need a small one. So spoiler alert, I'm probably not going to use this, but because I have all of those, obviously I like this a lot. So that one of course made it to the top. For the Skylar, it is a real contender. Like if I had to pick right now, I think I might be picking between the Vanilla Woods and this Skylar Vanilla Sky one.
Amazing.
Really like those. But this Madagascar Vanilla is also fabulous. So this made it to my top. The thing with this one is that I already have things that smell a bit like it. Yeah. So I would want to wear it on my skin and see if it's different enough. Yeah. I just have a lot of like beachy resort scents because I spend a lot of time at beachy resorts. So I'm kind of already hooked up, but if this one brings something else, like when it's on my skin and doesn't remind me too much of the others, I would definitely consider it. But yeah, I really enjoyed these. I'm just throwing them all around.
I was too.
Yeah, I really liked the like sort of fruit floral vanilla combo on this one. I love like a floral combo like that, a sweet kind of floral. Yeah. And I thought this was very well done.
I thought it was delicious.
And yeah, the Skylar seems extremely wearable to me. Like I wear those Skylar ones that you gave me all the time, especially in the summer. Like they're so great. So yeah, those ones, this was great. Just know that even when we say like that these are like a classic vanilla, that they've got like a strong vanilla that you can smell, they are not at all one note. And these are very high-end vanillas. Yes. So it's not like just some sort of like vanilla sort of scented like body cream or something like that. These are very interesting, and each one is very different from the last. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us as we sampled these. If you are interested in getting one of these for yourself, we will link it below for you. So let me know in the comments which of these you would choose, or if you've used any of these, you can get in on the conversation and maybe help other people be able to choose which one they would prefer. So we'll see you next time. I have videos every Monday, and sometimes I have extra videos during the week. So be sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon so that you know when the next video comes out. And we'll see you next time. Bye.